Wright, Dixon and Lomax in the front row. Himopo and Parkinson, the 2 locks. Prinsip, Kapik and Ioane, the back 3. Hall and Black in the halves. Lansdowne and Stevenson on the wings. Thompson and Proctor in the midfield. And Josh Ioane is at fullback for Chile. Lastra, Dusanyan, Lepe in the front row. Petrovic and Bosic, the 2 locks. Richard, Escobar and Silva, the back 3. Tole Elba and Vidila in the halves. Velade and Larenas on the wings. Contreras and Brocha in the midfield. And Janazeski, the leading point scorer for Chile, is in the 15 jersey.
Con el propósito de dar la bienvenida a visitas tan importantes y de manera formal y tradicional en que nuestro país y el equipo reciben mediante este grupo de a través del baile tradicional.
Maori All Blacks started 3rd of November in Chicago with a win against the USA last week in front of a record crowd, 30,000 at Sao Paulo. As Kane alluded to, near capacity crowd here in Santiago.
Están emparentadas, así que mismo lo reconoce así. Lo preguntaba Antonio por el equipo titular de Chile, que está confirmado. Recordemos que en el ranking, el número de la camiseta indica la posición que va.
Certainly some similarities in the celebration of indigenous culture here in Chile. Very closely aligned to the Maori and Pacific. Population 18 million here in Chile. The population of Santiago, 6.5 million. Lots of passion on display, and what is a grand occasion for the country of Chile, hosting the biggest game in their short history. $18,755 registered players up here in Chile through 23 clubs. They are ranked 30th in the world. Up here in South America, Chile are ranked 4th behind Argentina, Uruguay and Brazil.
Dámela, dámela.
Always a dream for a young Kiwi kid to perform the haka, and I'm sure for the Chilean players it's always been a dream to face the haka. Ko wai tātou Maori, the Maori are here to play.
Every year they play offshore. They make a mark in the history of our game, the Maori, and it has been exactly that way again in this end-of-year tour in 2018. Record crowd in Brazil, record crowd here today. Add to that, the All Blacks played in front of 90,000 in 2 games in Japan, 82,000 at Twickenham, 52,000 expected at Dublin, and a sellout when they play Rome. And of course the Black Ferns have been on duty in France as well, finishing that series 1-1. And New Zealand, a small country in the global context, but attracting major interest as they play their part in the global branding and expansion of our game. And the excitement, talking to people up here in San Diego in the last couple of days in anticipation of the Māori arriving, has been enormous. Tere Black, Pablo De Luca from Uruguay, the referee in charge. And the ball goes behind the captain, Richard, secured on the ground by Tore Alba, the halfback. Escobar.
Wait.
Tore Alba looking for field position.
Tidy start from Chile. Doing exactly what they want to do. Nice tidy exit and giving the ball back to the Maori All Black to see what they have.
Four-man line out for the captain, Ash Dixon. Mopo, Parkinson. We've got options in the middle, and immediately they go wide for Akira Ioane. Hall. And now the Māori go to work. Ross Wright. Some good hustle, Dusanyan, the hooker. Going to apply some pressure, but they concede the penalty.
Aprieta su marca. He's marked. Okay? No, he's the right there. Thank you.
Dixon again for Prinsep, jumping at 5 in the line-out for the Maori All Blacks. Ioane is away from 3 defenders, gets the ball away in the tackle. Not able to be controlled. Lomax trying to make a play at the football as Chile go to work. They backed up inside their own 10-metre zone. Teriopa kicks from the base of the ruck. Good shot. EOYT Black got the ball in the right shoulder of a Chilean defender at the same time. Himopo. Black. And Rob Thompson's caught behind the advantage line. Some energy in the Chilean defence. Bryn Hall now with a little kick in behind the defence. Januszewski, the fullback.
Very energetic defence from the Chilean players. I see Alfonso, the 7, Jose Larenas making some big shots.
Nice. Five-man line-out call by the Māori. This time they go long for Himopo. Again, a ball put Akira Ioane into the backfield, an inside ball for Bryn Hall, beautifully worked. The line-out win from Himopo. The timing and accuracy of the pass from EOYT Black. And Bryn Hall with the try.
Wonderful work there from Akira Ioane, who stamped his mark on the game early. He's had 2 carries so far. Both times he's made a statement. I am here to push for higher honours.
Terrific ball from EOYT Black, with Ioane running into a hole. EOYT, he was 5 from 5 last week in the kicking. Pari Parkinson. Have a look at this off the top quickly. And look at this ball from Black. Nicely done. Put Akira into space, and then a nice return ball on the inside for Bryn Hall. Good footy. Chilean defence, they were willing, but they just got beaten by the quality of the Māori's catch and pass game.
Yeah, it's wonderful to see Bryn Hall go in there too. He's spent most of the Mitre 10 Cup putting other people in for tries. And he's run a perfect line from a halfback to score one of his own.
Thank you, Lansdowne, one of 3 10s on the field for the Maori All Black team today. With Josh Ioane wearing 15, Matt Lansdowne wearing 11, and of course EOYT Black, so they have some versatility in their backline today, the Maori All Blacks.
You hope to see that expertise at 10, having 3 10s on the field. The kicking game could work out well for the Maori All Blacks, but you've got 3 playmakers on the field who could run riot.
Pushing down with the throw, the captain Xavier Richard with the line-out win. Nicely done by Matthew Lansdowne. Quickly recycled. The ball is in the midfield already for new All Black Matthew Proctor. Hall. Nice little 1-2 play on the edge between Ioane and Lansdowne. Bryn Hall, Mopo, Black. This time Prinsep. Hall, Black, Karpik. Ooh, he made a play for the ball. Januszewski. Referee ruling a genuine attempt at an intercept.
Seems to be well, it's a normal ploy to see line speed. That's one of the easiest ways to make other teams go backwards. And Chile are utilising that to full effect. That one didn't come off well for Januszewski. But there could be a couple more.
We go outside. Clear.
First scrum of the game, we've seen the South Americans strong at scrum time. This will be a wonderful test, first up test for the Maori All Blacks.
Bryn Hall. Well, he scored the first try. Bryn Hall, Kane Haynes was alluding to his try assist. He was
after the set. Okay.
third in the Mitre 10 Cup for coming up with try assist plays. Bryn Hall is in terrific form, as is Akira Ioane. 8-9 combination is good as anyone at any level of the game. And here is an opportunity for them, perhaps.
Set.
Ioane, Hall, will second man play. 2 second man plays to put Josh Ioane with an outside run on Velade. Hall. Oh, Parkinson. With a ball thrown at him quickly.
The Māori taking just a little bit of time to settle into their work here in Santiago. A couple of knock-ons.
Happy with the last sequence. Good.
How they wanted to start. Ash Dixon will bring him in. Scrum time here. Let's fix it up.
Wright, Dixon, and new All Black Tyrell Lomax. Front row for the Maori All Blacks.
Coach.
Tore Alba, the halfback for Chile, made his debut last week against the South American 15. Good scrum from the Maori All Blacks. The pressure on the Chilean scrum and forced to try to make something out of a scrum that went backwards. Tore Alba, Prinsep with the tackle.
No intention. This offside after the kick. It's accidental. Scrum black ball.
Oh, Lastra, the loose head prop with the error, so they will concede a scrum inside their own 22.
Ash Dixon looks around at the troops. I wonder if he's asking, we were successful with the last scrum, we could keep it in here. Scrum maybe for a penalty, force the referee's hand and let the referee know we are dominant.
Cuando le pega. Yo te voy a decir, dale.
Bryn Hall plays his Mitre 10 Cup rugby for North Harbour. Plays his Super Rugby for the Crusaders. Born, raised and educated in Auckland.
Set. I need both of you to go straight. talking to you and to you. I need both to go straight, okay? Okay?
Conversation between
Keep
Rob
in a good
Thompson
space, your shoulder out, okay? That's what I
and the
want.
senior players in this group.
Okay.
Lasla, Dusignan and Lepe, the front row for Chile, known as the Los Condores, Condors,
Your shoulder out.
South
Good
American
space.
eagle.
Thank you. Coach! Fine! Set!
Another good scrum for the Maori All Blacks. Now Brynhall, it's a left side play. Cut out ball for Sean Stevenson. Gets on the outside, keeps the ball alive. But unfortunately steps out of play. So some innovation down the left side from the Maori All Blacks.
Yeah, started with some grunt at scrum time. It's funny, the referee won't award dominance at the moment. It could be a place that Māori keep trying, but Sean Stevenson gets the ball, and Sean Stevenson has been magic this year
You are going forward, I
and is
agree.
trying to
The ball went
recreate some of that magic in this game.
Dusignan, five-man line-out. The target was Bosic, but another error,
More confident, number 9.
all going forward of Ture Alba, the halfback. So it's another defensive scrum for Chile.
Yeah, wonderful work there from Jackson Himmelpool. And it seems to be a trend for the Maori All Black. They will contest everything. They will contest scrum time. They will contest line out and put every chance you have to gain possession under pressure. Now we have our third scrum of the game. A couple have
Come on, Captain.
finished in resets. The Māori will be looking to tighten this up and get some benefit or get some reward from dominance at scrum time.
Coach! Bind! Set!
In the scrum, under control, going forward.
Use it, Black.
Akira Ioane waits. Hall at the line and picks out a Chilean player, but we're coming back for a penalty.
Number 3.
I tell you what, I've seen Ross Wright play in every single position in the front row over the years that he's played. I've scrummed against him as a tight head. I've seen him play hooker, I think it was last week. And now he is playing loose head for the Maori All Blacks in Santiago and having the time of his life.
Maul!
His throw to the line out. They immediately go to the drive. The Maori All Blacks, they've got Chile on the back foot. They're in the end goal. And try number 2 has been scored, and it's Jackson Himmelpool. We think, or perhaps Tyrell Lomax.
No, gracias.
We'll get a better look at it here, Kane.
Wonderful start here from the Maori All Blacks. Akira, interestingly, didn't go up. It's a ploy starting to get used now. When you go up in the line-out, it gives the opposition a better chance to disrupt your maul. But if you stay down, the hooker throws it to you when you're on the ground. You can get set a lot quicker, a lot tighter. And the Maori All Blacks have turned up and said, we can run, we can step, but sometimes we might just keep it in and push you over as well. And that inserts a lot of physical dominance over the opposition players, but it makes you really balanced too. When you think to yourself, how do I stop the Maori All Blacks? It's everywhere. You've got to shut down their kicking game. You have to shut down their carrying. But now you're forced with having to shut down them being a pack and pushing you all over the place.
So it was Jackson Himmelpool with the try. Some assistance from Tyrell Lomax. So 5 from 5 last week, 2 from 2 so far today for EOYT Black from Manawatu, but plays his Super Rugby for the Blues. And May straight away through Rob Thompson. And Putty Parkinson in some space. Away from the first 2 defenders. Held down by the third, requiring a fourth to come in to stop the big lock. Hall now, an attacking kick. And the ball attacked in the air by Chile. That's a good carry from Januszewski, the fullback. Now some time inside their opponent's half with the football. Chile. Torrealba picks up Lastra. Torrealba, Videla got some numbers out on the edge. And they lost the ball forward. Some animation and excitement from the crowd as Chile, for the first time in 18 minutes, get the ball inside their opponent's half.
Yeah, their possession numbers aren't high, but when they are starting to get the ball now, they're starting to excite the crowd. We see Maddie Lansdowne has stayed down. A bit of treatment for him. But wonderful work there from Chile when they finally touch the ball.
Putty Parkinson has been struggling in this opening quarter. He's got some calf or some leg problems, but he's been down stretching in between the plays. And they did some good stuff, Chile, in the build-up before losing this ball forward. Videla, Santiago Videla, 5'8". Good young player. Matthew Lansdowne, this white cutter, Hamilton Boys High. Proudly wearing the Maori All Black jersey today, but unable to continue.
Yeah, unfortunate for Maddie Lansdowne, the 18th minute of the game. Looks like a knee issue on the landing.
He was away from contact as well. Hope that's not too serious for Matt Wisham. All the best with his recovery.
Crouch!
Ball. Black. Matt Proctor with a cutout ball for Jonah Lowe out there in jersey 23 to replace Lansdowne. EOYT Black. Jackson here, Mopo. Good attack from the Maori Princep. But some vigour in the Chilean defence. Here Mopo with a good pick and go. Karpik. Here Mopo, very busy offloads for Ioane. 3 defenders, he still gets the ball away in the tackle. Tyrell Lomax runs over the top of 2 defenders. Hall, Black. Cut out ball for Ash Dixon. Nice continuity from the Māori. Hall, Black, Princep. Again, they recycle quickly. Ross Wright Black. A little second man play. Karpik is in the hole. The right foot step. Mitchell Karpik. Terrific try from the All Blacks patient. Professional and clinical.
Yeah, wonderful work there from Mitchell Karpik. It's not hard to miss. The shock of blonde hair running down the sidelines, stepping, weaving, scores a try. Wonderful work there, though, from Chile. I thought they were putting on a ton of pressure as a sea of red is rushing up to meet the Maori All Blacks, and Akita touches it for the 5th time in this phase. Gets a nice pass away to Mitchell Karpik. Brushes that tackle off. Dives on the right-hand side of the post. Looks at Jonah Lowe. How was that?
Jonah Lowe. Mitchell Karpik. To the Black. Decoy, tip on, and a nice right foot step for Mitchell Karpik. Former winner of the DJ Graham player of the Jock Hodge under-19 tournament a few years ago, Mitchell Karpik. Jackson and Mopo, what a year he's having in 2018. And Mopo, Tyrell, Lomax. Thompson, Hall, Watete, Black standing deep inside, sends the ball back into the Chilean half. Torrealba.
Too slow. Too slow.
Well, this is what the home team needs, Chile. They need some set pieces, and they need some time with the football inside their opponent's 22.
Over the line. The line is your mark.
Ken, I agree with you. That's exactly what they need. The Maori All Black have turned up to Santiago to ruin the party. And I'm unsure if Jackson, him or Paul, Pari Parkinson, who has a number of steals to his name this year at line-out time, going to allow that to happen.
Pari Parkinson with yet another line-out win. Bryn Hall. Teddy Black.
Wait, 7.
Picks the gap between winger and fullback. Wanaziski. Karpik secures the ball. And the Maori All Blacks. Nice from Chile. The ball came off the head of Jonah Lowe, so it's play on. Janazeski, the fullback. Torrealba. Need to put a few phases together down here, Chile. Videla out wide for Toussaint. And now Silva offloads the ball in the tackle. Toussaint goes again, the hooker. They're 7 metres out, Chile. Torrealba, oh, they've lost the ball.
Geez, I tell you what, Chile are putting the pressure on. They've strung some wonderful passes together. Unfortunately, started off with the Pari Parkinson steal. Maori All Blacks tried to exit. And Chile said, hey, we'll have that. We'll go to work. And the hooker was wonderful in that movement there, touching the ball a number of times, and just unfortunate to be knocked on here by Philippe Brongia.
Silva with a nice ball away in the tackle. Ignacio Silva. Good scrum from the Māoris, another left side play. Stevenson keeps the ball alive. Nice bit of skill. Catch and kick in the one movement from Bryn Hall. And now Lichard, the captain. Turioba. Tyrell. Lomax with the initial stop. Ioane picked up for not releasing.
Yeah, both teams guilty of a couple of penalties at ruck time, and it's a place that it looks like both teams have identified to attack. Some rucks are looking a lot messier than others, and both teams guilty of looking at the referee to sort it out, and which he does in that case. This is one of those things where it's something you've got to sort out yourself, and don't let the referee into it. Ioane guilty here of not releasing, not letting the Chilean player play the ball. And again, Paripari Parkinson or Jackson Hemmelpaw will look to get up, either put pressure on the Chilean line out or not let them have the ball at all.
Hooker. Chile 5-man line out. Target was Richard, the captain at the back. Now the drive coming from Chile. Outstanding, they need to recycle. Turioba with the little dummy, then takes the line on himself, the halfback. Now the Māori with some work to do in defence. Lustra, the loose head prop. And then Silva loses the ball forward.
The Chilean team starting to spend a bit more time here inside the 22. It wasn't too long ago that they only spent 7 minutes as opposed to the 2 minutes that the Māori had spent down their end. But they've just been guilty a couple of times of not holding on to the ball and gifting the ball too easily back to the Māori, who have been dominant at scrum time. The exits have been executed well, and it's just something you can't afford to do against not a world-ranked team, but still a world-class side.
Missed tackle count. That's a direct result of how much of the football Maori All Blacks have had. Turnovers conceded. It's a reflection of the Māori's defence, forcing Chile into errors. There's a couple of bright moments. Nice offload in the tackle from Silva, continued by Dusanyan, the hooker. So more of that kind of play will give the home team some encouragement on this grand occasion for our game up here in Santiago today.
And the replay this, showing the wonderful work that Chile are doing when they have the ball. Dusayon, a name we're hearing often through this, having a wonderful game so far, pinpoint at line-out time. Not too bad at scrum time. It was just, we saw there in the replay, Rongier maybe just guilty of taking his eye off the ball, and if it held on to that, I could see the Chilean team putting a mountain of pressure on the Maori All Blacks. It's interesting, fourth reset of the game here in Santiago. Referee gave some feedback not too long ago, saying he would like both props to stay straight. Good luck with that. But still no penalty here. It's interesting, there's so many different things that can cause a scrum collapse, and referees normally do try to tidy it up as early as possible, so I don't expect to see too many more unsanctioned, unpenalised scrum collapses.
Lomax and Lastra up against each other. Ball. Well, Thompson steps out of the first tackle, drags three more defenders over the advantage line with him. Bryn Hall. Januszewski. Nice run. He's a terrific kick returner. Januszewski. Well, they concede. Karpik. Quick tap. A dummy. Runs over the top of Dusignan tackle. Now a little grubber along the ground. This ball is for Sean Stevenson. Turns it back on the inside. Bryn Hall will get a double. Terrific play from the Maori All Blacks. Sean Stevenson. Specialist fullback, can play anywhere in the outside backs. Comes up with the magic that allows Bryn Hall to get his second try.
Yeah, wonderful work there from Mitch Karpik. Decides, has a look when the penalty is conceded, has a look up, taps the ball, and sets the Māori off for a classic Maori All Black try. Bryn Hall, again, used to setting up tries. His try assist numbers are huge this year. Running a wonderful line in support, and scores his second try here in Santiago.
Had a disrupted year with a serious injury. EOYT Black, terrific talent, one of the stars of the 2015 World Under-20s. The big assignment in 2019 continues. This perfect winning record here, and shall I say kicking record so far here in Santiago. EOYT Black, 4 from 4. Kiri Ioane from EOYT Black, they were in that New Zealand team that won the World Under-20s in Italy back in 2015. Jackson here, Mopo, very talented player. Sean Stevenson with the chip in behind, chases his own kick, but secured by Chile. But Bryn Hall chasing down the middle of the park. Nice display of skill from Sean Stevenson. This will be the Maori All Blacks that will get the throw at this line out on the 22-metre line.
Yeah, wonderful work here from the Maori All Blacks. When you're Chile and you're kicking off, you expect the Maori All Blacks to be traditional, maybe kick it back and then it's your line out maybe on the halfway. Maori All Blacks don't want to do that, they want to carry it. Sean Stevenson puts a lovely kick through, and now within a matter of seconds, the Maori All Blacks are just outside the 22 attacking.
Another line-out win from Parkinson. Inside ball, Sean Stevenson. Another inside ball, Ross Wright. The line open. No defender in front. Puts the ball down.
Yeah, it was interesting. I thought Sean Stevenson could have gone by himself. Unselfishly passes the ball back inside to Ross Wright, who unfortunately drops the ball. But he's had a wonderful game. He's had a wonderful game so far, putting pressure on at scrum time. I'm sure in his mind, this is his chance to make up for the hit.
Not to mention the ribbing that he will endure in the future over that. Ross Wright, one of the charismatic personalities of the game. Northland front rower. One of the skillful, he's a very skillful front rower too. Ross Wright, ball runner, ball carrier.
You go forward before. You go forward before.
Not on this occasion, so free kick against the Maori All Blacks scrum, which has been dominant.
You're right, Ken. He's a wonderfully skilled player. As mentioned earlier, he can play all positions in the front row, which is very tough. And his family will be proud back in Northland. And would have hit pause on the My Sky. So when he comes home to watch the replay, he doesn't have to go through that again.
And Mitchell Karpik again breaks the line. They're going to hit the right side. EOYT Black with a ball along the ground. Jonah Lowe is on the fly, and so is Josh Ioane. They had two options for that kick. Brilliantly worked. Chile were on the back foot. And then the composure and the class. And Josh Ioane with a very, very good try.
More great work here from Mitchell Karpik. Passes. The wonderful thing about these Maori All Black tries is showing a huge amount of balance. Not only can they carry, not only can they push with a couple of more tries and pressure at scrum time, but a couple of wonderful kicks there from the midfield. Sean Stevenson keeps showing up on that department too. And the Maori All Blacks are racking up a huge score here in Santiago on the back of balance, precision, and plenty of Maori creativity.
And none more so than EOYT. A lovely time kick. He got whacked after he put the ball through. Perfect. He was aiming for his two chases. And the most difficult conversion that he's had of the game, he's made look very simple to go 5 from 5. EOYT Black and a try assist.
Geez, I tell you what, Mitch Karpik's had a huge game so far. He's had wonderful vision with the try earlier where he tapped on the penalty and just keeps showing up around the field. Forwards like Pari Parkinson, Akira Ioane, Mitchell Karpik are having a huge day with the ball in hand.
And Mopo can't secure cleanly. Picks it up, Mopo. Tried to offload it to his Highlanders teammate Tyrell Lomax, but the ball goes forward.
Yeah, it would be.
Kick receipts today probably been the strength, well, one of the strengths of the Maori All Black game. Jackson Hemopo unlucky there to make a small mistake. Now Chile have the ball again, not inside the 22. But they're starting to look better. Every time they touch the ball, they're getting better. They're stringing phases together, putting a bit of pressure on. When most of the game they've been doing that in defence, they get another chance here just before half-time. So maybe get some points on the board.
Torrealba. Oh, outstanding scrum. So Silva, number 8. manages to get over the advantage line with the football. Pari Parkinson called for an infringement at the ruck. Penalty advantage as well. Now Videla.
You hear the referee say there, Pari Parkinson, you can't touch the number 9. And fair enough, one of the smallest players on the field. Stop bullying him.
Every man's dream to get their hands on a halfback they don't find touch. Or to their black. And send the ball long. Torrealba is back there in cover. Ignacio Silva, the number 8, with a very good kick return. The ball's gone forward, so a dominant, comprehensive display at half-time. The All Blacks, Maori All Blacks, will take a 35-0 lead into the break.